All right, good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. No, Wednesday. Wednesday. I don't know why I thought it was Tuesday. My days are all mixed up. I thought yesterday was Monday and yesterday was Tuesday. Today's Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to today's unexpected Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. We are in the F-14B. Our livery will be or our squadron will be the VF-101 Grim Reapers. We're going to take a quick flight down the coast on the east coast here. We're going to depart Oceana Naval Air Station. Once we start up, it's actually over to 05 right. Get in the air, hang a UE, and head down towards Jacksonville. We've got an RNAV approach. Not that that means much of anything. It's okay. We'll set down right there. We'll park it, shut it down, and we'll be done for the day. So I'll wait a few minutes. If anybody's going to pop in and say hello, we'll say hello, and then we'll get in here and get things done. Live weather. Let me just switch the traffic off because I think that AI traffic is just idiotic, for lack of a better term. So I'll give it a few minutes, and then we'll pop in. And matter of fact, you know what? We'll go ahead and get started now, and then if people pop in and say hello, they're more than welcome to. If not, this was not something that was planned in advance. It's just kind of an impromptu thing. So there we go. Quickly, Ashley78X, thank you for the follow the other day. I believe you followed through Scruffy's suggestion. So, appreciate it. Let's get that done. All right. Batteries on.
Oceana ground Reaper 111 IFR to Navy Jacksonville, ready to copy.
Reaper 111 is cleared to Navy Jacksonville Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 05 right to climb and maintain 13,000 feet. Departure frequency is 124.725 squawk 6764.
Reaper 111 cleared to Navy Jacksonville Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 05 right climb and maintain 13,000 feet. Departure on 124.725 squawk 6764.
Reaper 111 readback correct. Contact ground on 119.6. Good day.
Lights on. All right, engines are coming on. All right. That's it. All right. Should be down that way, if I remember correctly. Oh, down that way. All right. Well, it's good to know my backseater's actually helping out with the radios now. All right, let's Hopefully everybody's doing well today. I have my assessment with my physical therapist a little after lunch today. Ooh, a little bump in the road there. Ooh, look at those clouds. So we'll be departing from here on Friday, heading to Pensacola in the F-103 Squadron liveried Tomcat, last Jolly Rogers Tomcat Squadron. Ooh, luckily I caught myself before I sneezed and muted the mic. Woo! Might be a quiet chat. Most people didn't know. Well, this wasn't, like I said, this wasn't planned, so it's okay. Ooh, I don't even know if I'm on the Southeast Asia server, in case anybody's gonna pop in and let me double check right now. I bet you not. Nope, I am. There we go. I didn't even update the night bot. Oh well. I don't expect anybody's gonna join. It's alright. Alright. We'll set our runway.
Cleared for takeoff runway 05 right, reaper 111.
All right. We are all set. All right. Let's turn that on the runway there. We kind of look both ways before we cross the street. All right. I think we are all set otherwise. My feet tangled in my cord for my flight stick here. Oh. Easy to do, I suppose. All right, let's do this. Follow the flight plan out, and then we'll turn. We're just going to keep making our way up. Oops. A little more. Ooh, 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 ooh. No, 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 no. Oh, up, 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 up. Ooh, all right. Hello, Jody. How are you? All right. Let's get the autopilot on. Do a couple things. Oops, real quick here. We gotta get the altitude on. Oops. Oh, let me get things kind of settled here, and Jody, I'll be right back in the chat with you. Go, there's that. Yeah, I'm all right. That'll do that. All right, getting on our line here. We're heading down to Jacksonville, Florida, to the Naval Air Station there. I only put 12. I did. I don't know why I put 12. It should have been 13. It's alright. It won't take us long to get to 13. Got a little bit of umph. Jacksonville's not bad. It's definitely changed a lot since I was last there. There was a whole right along the river. There was like all these nice little shops and restaurants. I know they had a Hooters there because my buddy from Las Vegas and I used to go to Jacksonville to go to the Hooters, and they all that whole area's been demolished. Ooh, uh-oh, icing. I think we got icing on the windshield here. That's interesting. Yep, we're getting icing. That's kind of odd. Alright, there. Now it cleared off. Whew. Boy, it really iced up there for a second. So yeah, it's not what it used to be. That's for sure. I mean, it's not a bad area. There's, well, I don't even know what's there anymore to see, to be honest. I know they have like I think they have like a technology museum, sort of down there. I think Brumo's Porsche, which was the team headed up by Hurley Haywood for quite a long time. He's still an ambassador for them. I think they still have a dealership down there. Oh. Well, so Disneyland is the one in California. You went to Disney World, which is the one in Florida. Looks like the wings are slightly swinging back. Maybe just no, maybe not. We'll swing the wing to the yeah. Never 360. Yeah, I've been to Disneyland many times, but I've never been to Disney World or Epcot. Yeah, I think I'm a bit too old for all that now. I can't do I can't do the crazy rides anymore. There we go. We're finally out of the weird weather. Looks like the wings are naturally starting to swing back on their own. Nice. Look at that. That is just absolutely amazing. Automatic wing swing engaged. Yeah, like I remember this was a long time ago. I went to Disneyland and rode Space Mountain, as you know, and I was older. I don't want to say what age, but yeah, like because you're in the dark the entire ride, so you don't know what. Ooh, look at that! Oh, it really went back. You don't know what to expect because you can't see, and there's this one part where you go. It's like a quick dip. You go down and back up, and it catches you completely off guard, and I was just yeah. After I got off the ride, I was like, oh yeah, that was not good. Yeah, I steer clear of stuff like that. I just don't like the feeling, the wooziness and just no thanks. That was the camera lady in video did all. Yeah. Yeah. Because I think the last time I went, they'd opened, they had turned, there's an area over by where the Disneyland Hotel is located, and so that's what they turned into Disney California. So they had that scary ride, the Tower of Terror or something like that. They had all kinds of other stuff, but they had like a huge ESPN area that was like they had all the TVs were tuned to sports, and then you had um, there we go. Now it's gonna go just about all the way back to that. Absolutely amazing. You didn't even have to do it. Cool. I was not expecting another 1,000 feet, but okay. Yeah, and then they had opened a huge Lego store there as well. Really like Legos. Yeah, they had a huge. I think it's still there. Like they had all, just about anything you could figure. And they had a huge area that was nothing but just single. Like you could buy a bunch. All the bricks were colored, and whatever you were looking for. If you were looking for a specific thing for a build, you could find it there. It's crazy. So yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah, yeah. I've been to Kennedy. I went once with my daughter, and I really enjoyed that. We did the lunch with the astronaut and all that. It was pretty cool. Ooh, I kind of like this as a picture. Yeah. Yeah. I've never been to any of the parks when they've had the Harry Potter stuff, but I can imagine for quite a long time, I'm sure it's been very popular, and especially, I don't know, maybe more so, uh, some people really enjoyed the books, some people like the books and the movies, some people just, I don't know. Yeah, it was pretty neat. So this is an F-14. This isn't the so the Top Gun Tomcat. This is the B model, Bravo model of the F-14. This is well, the somewhat better version compared to the original. Um, so the squadron that Goose and Maverick belonged to, we did a flight from Miramar up to um, up to Naval Air Station Fallon, which is where Top Gun is located now, or Fighter Weapons School. Um, so this is a Tomcat, which was what was featured in the movie, but it's not. So the when you talk about Top Gun, or when you think about Top Gun, it's a school. It's not that they do have, well, they did, so they have like uh aggressor squadron um that had different aircraft. If they had F-14s, for instance, they were painted differently. So they were supposed to mimic Soviet tactics, basically. um that was like their whole reason for existing. Like in most any military, there's always like an opposing force, and they are supposed to basically fight and utilize the tactics of the bad guys, supposedly, right? So, but pilots from squadrons across the Navy, if they're already what they consider to be the best pilots in their squadron, then they get sent to fighter weapons school, the Top Gun school, for additional training and all that. But it's just like when the pilots graduate from initial flight training for the Navy and the Marine Corps. If they're at the top of their class, the top, I don't know, whatever percentage, then they go to jet school. Oh, sorry, I just realized that the ads were rolling and while I'm sitting here running my mouth. It should be over in just a minute or two, Jody. That's how I keep the lights on. That's how we buy our fuel for the aircraft. Ads. Yeah, you're not missing much. We're just cruising along here. The autopilot's flying the plane. You know, I'm not. You're not missing anything. I'll wait once the thing clears. Just tell me when the ads are done. Okay. Well, yeah, I run ads, so I just make a little extra money running ads. So, apologize. I know some people wish I didn't, but that's the. So yeah, the squadron that Goose and Maverick belonged to, we did fly there, or we flew in that aircraft. Although, see, the thing was, they had, I think they kind of had the cooperation of the Navy, but they had to change some things to make it sound like more than it was, I guess. I don't know how am I supposed to term this. So basically what they did was they changed the squadron logo to make it look more like I don't know, more like you would expect from a F-14 squadron. Screenshot is not downloading. That's right. You have to take another one. So yeah, they did kind of change some things. Oh, there we go. Now, there we go. So yeah, they did do that. But no, the Tomcat is one of the most well-known fighter planes from its day, and it's got a very unique design. I mean, you could spot it from, if it's parked somewhere, you know, you can go, oh, yep, there's a Tomcat. You know, so yeah, it's pretty cool. One of my favorite planes. Pretty. and I know this isn't like a absolutely spot on representation of the plane. You know, like they did a lot of stuff just to get it to fly in flight sim. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I enjoy it. I'm glad I get the opportunity to, you know, do all this. And but yeah, it's this is all like it says to turn it on, but I can't. Yeah, it is. The There was a plane that the Air Force ended up using that was in competition, and then the that plane went to the Air Force instead, and then the Navy went with this. Grumman for quite a long time was the main. Um, they did a lot. They supplied a lot of aircraft to the Navy specifically, and then they kind of went under, I think, and now it's Boeing, McDonnell Douglas, or Lockheed. Um, you either have the F-35s or the F-18s. That's pretty much it. So, yeah, there was a wide variety of aircraft that Grumman supplied to the Navy over the years. And this is probably their most well-known plane, you know, from Top Gun and yeah, it's pretty cool plane. There is supposed to be the Delta variant. It's supposed to, I shouldn't say Delta variant. The Delta model, the F-14D, is still coming later this year. DC Designs, they kind of had to shelve, or they're still working on it, but they have other things that kind of took priority that they needed to work on. So, yeah, but we'll have the Super Tomcat, basically, the last iteration of the Tomcat before they retired the plane. The problem was it's a pretty big plane, and even with the wings swept back, it took up a lot of space on the aircraft carriers once you parked them. I mean, you had to park them basically, so one plane be facing this way, and then so you kind of altered them, so one would have its nose facing towards the back, one, and just kept going. But they always had to fold the wings back too, for parking on the carrier. But yeah, they're big planes, but they were pretty amazing for their time, I think. I figured we'd be way past Washington by now, or out of their airspace. At some point we got to enter either Atlanta or Jacksonville airspace. Let's have a look on there. 60, just under 60 nautical miles there. Yeah. There we go. Now we're what I didn't do. Didn't look roughly when our... Ooh. Okay. Let's see. We still got a bit to go. We'll just leave that there so we can kind of look ahead and start thinking about when we're going to start sending and get ready to... Bit of distance to go. Yeah, so what I'm looking to do if I fly the Tomcat for a stream, whatever squadron we fly, I'll have, you know, we'll talk about the history of it and all of that. I didn't really, since this wasn't planned, I didn't really come up with anything or have anything handy to talk about the Grim Reapers itself and all that. Zoom in on the tail there. Well, you can see the blade spinning on the truck there. Alright, let's see how we're looking now. 25 nautical miles. Only goes to 160, okay. I don't went to like 200 or something, but oh well. Should have turned the oxygen on, huh? Now the pilots and the Rio have their oxygen on. There's the back seat. You can actually sit back here now. So yeah, slight change to Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern, which means 11 o'clock UK in the morning. We're going to be get started then, and we'll get started at 6, start the stream, 15 minutes of, see if anybody shows up to chit chat, and once we are about quarter after 6, we'll get in the air, make our way from Oceana up in Virginia, and we're head down to Pensacola, Florida, the Naval Air Station there, which has the Naval Aviation Museum located there. So we're taking the plane down to become part of the well, that's the story at least. Not that it's gonna happen in real life. There's only one Tomcat down there that I know of at the Naval Aviation. But we're going to take it down there to become part of the permanent display. This one just below the speed of sound. Hopefully everybody's having a good day. Your week hasn't been too terrible up to now. No stream tomorrow. I got physical therapy again in the morning. And then next week, I got to think about next week as far as what we'll do on Monday. I'd like to continue on the DC-6. I think what happened on Monday was a bit of a anomaly, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, we'll continue on DC-6. And, oh wait, no, what am I saying? Monday, no, we are not flying. That's right. 29th, no, we are not streaming. No, that's right, I'm not streaming. Monday the 29th. Next stream next week will be that Friday. We'll take the DC-3. I think one of the livery packs I have has the one for the C-47 that took the airborne guys over to Normandy. We'll do a flight from somewhere in the UK. I don't know where yet, but we'll do that, and then we'll go to. Oh, Mela, we'll go to Normandy. That's right. Almost forgot about that. Yeah, no stream on Monday the 29th for Moment. Okay. And please remember, need a reminder, Memorial Day is to honor those who are no longer with us. Veterans Day is to honor the veterans that are still alive. Please don't mix the two up. Please. That's your friendly reminder. I don't know if there's I don't know what you guys have in the UK, but yeah, here in America, Memorial Day is for those who are no longer with us. Veterans Day is for those of us still here. Yeah, impromptu, Amila. Yeah. It's okay. Never mind. I think we are getting near point. Yeah, we're gonna have to start. We're gonna have to start sending him soon. Yeah. Oh, okay, Jody. Yeah. What would we talking to Washington Center all the way down here? Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, that's what it really originally was. I know it was for Armistice Day and all that, and so they split it into two here in America. The 29th of May was set aside to remember the fallen, and then November was to remember the veterans. The one's still living. Oh, see, the wings have been changing a little bit here and there. Hope it'll keep the lift going, and well, we're jerking a little bit of speed there. That's alright. Alright, let's have a look here again. Everything else is really really showing yet. We have a looks like we're coming up on a lot of these are kind of close together. I think we're, once we get to this point here, then we'll turn to the left, and then I think we'll just live right here at 36,000 for now. Yeah, we had military day. Was that over the weekend or something? Yeah. I think it was either towards the end of last week or earlier this week or over the weekend. I don't see. I only worried about all that stuff like if I was working full time and you know if there was like paid days off or whatever. You know, if you weren't working and you stayed home and it was just, although most companies now require you to use your hours, you know, even if it's a federal holiday, they want you to burn some of those vacation hours just to. I don't keep track with a lot of the stuff anymore because it's too much to think about. But yeah, okay. Yeah, no stream Monday the 29th. I'll take it easy, and then Friday we'll do the EC3 flight. I gotta spend some time with the plane, kind of get it, remember how to do everything. All that stuff. I had pork loin last night. Well, it was like a late lunch, early dinner. Because I got back from physical therapy. Like the appointment wasn't super long yesterday, but by the time I got home, it was near lunchtime, and I think I kind of snacked when I got home, and then I put the loin in the oven when Mick and Bex were streaming on the farm together, or farming together, and so I had that, was like a late lunch, early dinner. So yeah, that's what I had. I didn't use the garlic butter this time. I think the garlic is kind of upsetting my stomach a little bit, which is unfortunate because I do like garlic, but it wouldn't surprise me. That my stomach can't handle the garlic anymore. The joys of getting old. All right, looks like I think the ride is almost over. Yeah, because we're going to turn inland. Yeah, so I think we're getting near the end there. I think it's just a little bit out of sight there. I think this is going to 2,000 feet real quick. Yeah, I'll be watching Mick on the trucking this evening once I get back from my afternoon appointment with the physical therapist to see what she thinks. What they think they want to do. Um, I don't know. All right, so yeah, we got. Let's go to 30. Yeah, looks like we are nearing the end of our flight. The ads are probably going to kick off here in just a moment. Once again. Yeah, for those who are subscribers or well, my mods are right, you can watch without skid brakes armed. Okay. So yeah, the wings are going to start to come out more. We're going to have to start dumping some speed here too. Well, you know what? I might be. I think we can live at 30,000 feet here for a bit. We still got a bit more to go. That's within 160 nautical miles. It's the remainder of our flight. So we don't want to descend too soon either. I mean, we can make little steps along the way, but I think we can live here at 30,000 feet. Yeah, we'll be back Friday. We'll take another Tomcat down to Pensacola. I'm hoping we'll get back to some kind of a schedule. We may just stick with it for Mondays and Fridays for right now. I don't know what's going to happen with the physical therapy thing. What do you call it? Flight Sim Expo's out of the question at this point, which is unfortunate. I was really looking forward to going, but it's just not going to happen this year after all. So, yeah, try to get back into things in the meantime. Have to kind of think about my plans now to get out to California to see my folks. So yeah. Alrighty. All right, let's dial back the We're gonna get six. It won't take us long to get there, I don't think. Into the clouds we go, folks. All right, I think I'm going to step away for just a moment. I'll be right back and we'll finish things up and we'll be done for the day. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Let's see here. So that should, I have the weather on. Yep. So that should be showing. Yeah, look at that right there. You just saw the sweep of the radar. It should do it again. Yep. So I don't know what that really means right there, but it doesn't look good. Looks like I think we're heading into a storm there in Jacksonville. Thank you. Oh yeah, it's going to be bumpy coming into Jacksonville, folks. And I'll land it manually once we're lined up on approach there into Jacksonville Naval Air Station. Yeah, I think hopefully we get on the ground before the next set of ads come through. Ooh, I gotta altimeter. Oh, I gotta go get it out of the it's not yeah. All right, let's see if it'll do it now. Oh, it's saying 2992 is the altitude. Interesting. This does not look like 2992 weather. Alright, so we can't descend any further without permission. Okay. It's good to know. What is 29 or 901? I think it's gonna definitely change once we get into this storm here. Again. That's at 40, so we're coming up. We should be descending further here in a minute, I would think. Let's go ahead and slow down to 250. There we go. Ooh, we gotta really slow down then. Let's go down to 230. 4,000. Okay. Away we go. There's a big storm right over there, it looks like. Yeah, all that in front of us. It is going to be nasty coming into Jacksonville. This is going to be fun. Well, it's cool that at least it appears that the weather radar thing is working. I like that. Grab your sick bags. Might be a little bit of a roller coaster ride coming in. right, here it comes, folks. Oh yeah, look at this. Or is this part of the same storm that my dad was telling me about the other day? So they got rain and Alright, should be turning here in a moment. Make a right turn, head back inland. We're right over the water still, I believe. Yep. Over the Atlantic Ocean. Florida is right to our right there. Ooh, wow, look at that. The lights look amazing here. The red glowing with the, yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, we got rain. We're flying through a rainstorm. Looks like we're gonna break through it for just a moment and then back into it. Yep, there's the break. I'm gonna turn right here coming up. Right back into the rain. Where else do you get stuff like this for the low price of free? Hmm? Oh, I gotta practice the, there we go. The correct trusty salute. Oh, look at this. Woo-wee. All right, here we go. Yeah. So you know what this is going to mean, folks. If those guidelines do not show up, well, so even if they don't, we can follow the line there. we can try to follow the line and fly that. If we don't have sight of the runway or don't have sight of the airport because of the weather. Boy, this is a heck of a storm. Look at that. Alright, I think what we're going to do, let's get down to 210. Alright, if we look real quick while the plane's flying itself, what we're going to do is, alright, so we're going to fly out this way and then we're going to make a big left turn and come back into the airport there. So the airport is just over, somewhere over in that neck of the woods, I think. Wow, it is really storming here. Did you get with live weather, folks? Alright, looks like it's going to lighten up just a little bit before we turn back in. But it looks like it's really still heavy just over the Naval Air Station there. Alright. So yeah, it'll lighten up for a minute and then it'll we'll get clobbered again. Alright, if the ads go on here at I'll snooze them for like 5 minutes so everybody can watch the landing. Alright, so yeah, we still got a little bit to go here. Almost at the edge of the storm. Oh, I think I can kind of see something over there. I don't think that's our... See the faint hint of land. I think we're thinking it's gonna. We're coming to the edge of the storm here, so we might be able to see the ground here in a minute. Keep an eye on that ad break. should give me a warning before it pops to see if I want to snooze it. I feel like I can barely kind of make out the... Maybe I'm just seeing things. I don't know. Ooh, wow. Ooh, that's a big turn. Where... What just... Ooh, wow. That just really put us off. All right, okay, there's the ground. I can see the ground now. Wow, okay, so we're gonna come out here a little bit, and then we're gonna turn in. There we go. Now we're turning. It knows what it's doing, I hope. Who's a good little tomcat? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're a good tomcat. Alrighty. Yeah, we're going to come all the way out of the storm. It's like... Alright, there we go. Look at that. We got a little bit of a break here. Alright, let's go ahead and dial this down to 200. Hey, there's a little bit of sunshine. It's not going to last for long, folks, so... Well, that's easy. Oh, the ads just... I didn't even see that. Doggone it. Well, we're still turning in, so I don't think anybody's going to miss too much. I apologize, everybody. Oh yeah, many times, Bella. Many times. Love going down there when I was stationed in Savannah. It's only like a to Jacksonville was about 2.5 hour drive, depending on the traffic and where you were trying to get to in Jacksonville. I've been as far south as Miami. I've been, quite honestly, I think I've darn near been almost all over this state. Been to Jacksonville, Orlando, Miami, Pensacola, Sebring. Yeah, I've been quite a few places, and used to go to Amelia Island out there quite a bit. That's in Florida. Yeah, love it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's a lot of people. I've considered it. I just don't know yet, but it is certainly on the list of places that I wouldn't mind living, moving to permanently before start drawing my retirement. Um, I just don't know where I would live, you know. Because part of it too would be trying to live somewhere near a VA medical center. That's part of my must-have. Um, a clinic is nice, but it's better if I'm at the hospital. You can just get everything done right there. So like next week, I go up to Syracuse for a ultrasound of my liver. If anything else has to happen, I'm already at the hospital. They don't have to, you know. If I was at the getting that done at the clinic, on the other hand, if they were like, well, we got to do a biopsy or whatever, we just don't have it, the capabilities here, they would have to send me to somewhere else. But if something is unusual and they're like, well, you're gonna have to get a biopsy or something, then they everything's right there. I would just go to a different floor or a different part of the hospital for that. So that's what I would prefer, is everything's all in one place, you know. So clinics are just too limited, I think, unfortunately. All right, little bumpy here. Turn. Not quite yet on final. I think the ads will be done by the time we're getting a little bit closer there. Let's see if we look at it. All right, so we're almost there. I think we're going to be okay weather-wise. I don't know. We're going to be getting right back into that storm here. It's like, all right. There we go. All right. All right. There we go. Oh, look at the ads are done. Just in time. Look at that. Whoop whoop. Alright. Let's put this lovely plane on the ground. Nice and not real nice. It's real nice weather. That's not that bad, Jody. I mean, they do it. The Navy pilots land on in foul weather like this on the carrier all the time. So I'm getting a little low here. I gotta get some altitude here. That'll work. We'll be fine. We're gonna be just fine. Oof. Boy, that crosswind is. And that's how we do that. Dun, da, da, da. Will the thrill, Clark? All right, I'll turn the next taxiway. I almost missed it. That's how we do that.
Going to 128.6 Reaper 111.
On behalf of myself and entire flight group, would like to welcome you to Jacksonville Naval Air Station. Local time is 8:47 in the morning. If we hurry up, we might be able to get to breakfast at the dining facility. Oh, they want me to park like right there. Well, look at that. We don't even have to go very far. They put us out in the middle of nowhere, though. Jerks. We understand and appreciate the fact that it's the middle of the week and everybody's working for the weekend. We're glad that you spent some time with us today. Do join us Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern, 11 o'clock UK, 10 o'clock UTC. In another F-18, or F-14, Bravo, the F-103, Fighter Squadron 103, departing from Oceana and heading to Pensacola, Florida. Oh yeah, yeah. They kind of. We don't even have a ground crew out here waiting for us. Well, yeah, we do. Okay, I see him now. Never mind. I didn't see him at first. Now I see him. All right, there we go. Park brake on. And let's turn off the battery. There we go. Thank you, Jody. Hour 29 in the air. And we actually got credit for our takeoff and landing. This time, not like last time where we got ripped off on both. Anyway, all right. So, yep, that'll do it for today, folks. Thank you all for coming in, hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'm quite proud of that landing, actually. That was pretty good. So, do enjoy the rest of your Wednesday morning, afternoon, evening, early Thursday. For some folks around the world already, I have been and always shall be your host and pilot, Uncle B. Until Friday, peace, live long and prosper.